Yeah, we're going to make some money from this. This is good. Yeah. Meth and guns don't really mix well, so it's a good idea not hanging around that dude. Let's make some automatic weapons and mess around with meth. That sounds like a really horrible idea.
Yep.
You got caught. Wow. I'll tell you what. One time we went, I was camping with a friend. This is way back, maybe 20 years ago. He had just gotten married, and he was getting married, and we were having his bachelor party up in the woods in Pennsylvania. And we brought some guns to shoot, and one of his friends he was in the military, and he brought a semi-automatic AR-15. And he was just, pounding rounds into the wood. Like, literally 2 minutes after we started, a cop showed up. He's like, just checking out. And he came look at the gun. He's like, that thing's not fully automatic, is it? And he's like, oh, no, it's a semi. He's like, all right. But, I mean, literally, because the gunfire was fast enough, the cop heard it from who knows. I mean, we were in the mountains of Pennsylvania. We were not anywhere where anyone was around. There was nobody else around us. And, the nearest town was probably 25 miles away. There was a cop, came right over. Another time I was at a shooting range, and we were just shooting targets. And we were there for 2 or 3 minutes firing, and a cop showed up. And, they always leave. They're like, because we're not doing anything wrong. They're like, oh, okay, you're cool, How's it going, MC Termer? Things are going well. Oh my gosh, Patchwork. Yeah, I have not shot my toe off. I'm very, very careful when it comes to firearms. Because I am actually super clumsy, so I would do something like that.
Well, I've seen idiots on YouTube who shot themselves in the legs when they go to holster a gun. It does happen.
Yeah, they're very loud. My ears don't like it. You definitely have to wear ear protection.
With what?
For when you're firing guns.
Oh, guns in general.
You definitely need to wear protection. Ear protection.
For the most part. I mean, I think you can get away with 22. More like a louder gun.
Oops! Oh, you said not to smoke. Yeah, I had a friend that was deaf, and his doctor could tell he was in Vietnam, and he went deaf in Vietnam. And the doctor was testing the deafness ranges when he was making his what do you call them? His not his earbuds, his hearing aids. And he went, he tested the different ranges. He's like, so you shot a 357 in the war, didn't you? And he's like, how'd you know that? And he's like, because I can tell by what frequency range you're missing. Welcome back, goalie. Oh, tinnitus, yeah. I got tinnitus from rock concerts, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know how that's possible, except for maybe my brain has just learned to drown out the frequencies. But I used to, when I go to bed at night, I hear like all the time for years. And now it's just gone. I don't feel like I have any hearing loss, but I don't listen to things nearly as loud as I used to either. But I know that once you damage those hair follicles, they don't grow back. So
I think you still probably have it. It's just your brain. It's just
my brain shut it off. Yeah.
I remember the first time I shot at a deer with a 12-gauge shotgun. That was the first time I ever shot a gun, period, without ear protection.
Oh, did it scare the crap out of you?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't remember if I was jittering more because I just shot at a deer or because that sound of that 12-gauge.
Yeah, 12 gauges are freaking loud, dude.
Right in the ear. My ear was, I'm like, my dad comes up behind me and he's like, you missed. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's all you hear.
Yeah. Well, actually, he was telling me I should have taken a shot because it wasn't a safe shot. But anyway. besides the point, it was very loud. The deers were bringing all that.
Yeah, that's why they want. I mean, if you wear ear protection, it'll definitely make a difference. You will not go deaf. You gotta wear it.
Yep. I mean, like, yeah, there are the cases, as in, you know, obviously military and like hunting, where you will take maybe 1 or 2 shots. Well, not military, you take a lot more than that. But like in hunting, most guys don't wear ear protection unless they're like doing like long range hunting where they don't have to worry about listening or anything. But when you're hunting in the backwoods, you got to be able to hear deer that are coming up.
Right. Same thing with with combat. You got to be able to hear what's going on around you. It just won't work if you don't.
Unfortunately, you just have to shoot without ear protection. But when you're practicing, sighting in rifles, just shooting for fun, absolutely always wear it.
Bad hearing as soon as my wife moves in. What? No, she's not that loud. She's actually much louder over the microphone, just like anybody when they squelch a microphone. She's not that loud in person. Now, Matilda, she screamed one time. She was goofing around in the living room. Whoa. And I could literally feel my eardrums vibrating. I've never experienced pain like that in my life. That girl can do a B-movie scream like you would not believe. She could probably shatter glass. It is an ear-piercing scream. I've never heard anything like it. Matilda has and she'll grow out of it as she gets taller and bigger. It'll be gone, but it's crazy. So this is a International Harvester Farmall 806 tractor. They are available on modhub.us. Are they in the in-game mod? Whoa, that's not what I wanted.
This is quite the stack, Arthur.
What'd you say?
But this is quite the stack.
I know. Why can't I lock and unlock this?
I'll try and do that too.
What?
I got it. I think that it works.
Did you get it? Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it.
Doesn't like you.
So are these, Jordan? Are these on the server or no?
What are?
Like these, the 806 tractors, are they on the in-game mod hub or no? I don't think they are. I think you have to get them from modhub.us.
Yep. I was gonna say because I got them all from Kayla. Sent me a pack. Sent me a link to get them all up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get. Honestly, besides the cowboy hat, I have not gotten any mods from the actual mod hub.
Okay. Yep. Keeps things in place, doesn't it? I don't know. These are still moving out a little bit. Stack a little higher.
I wouldn't go any higher than that.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. We can't really go much higher than that.
Well, not just that, but it's going to be really heavy.
I don't think. Well, that, but plus, I don't think the arm will reach. To be honest with you, we're pretty much at the top of the arm right now.
Not that I was thinking about doing it, but how mad would you be if I came over, unhooked all the straps, and ran into the trailer?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen trailers really high stacked in real life. Not necessarily in America, but in Europe, I've seen people with.
We're talking about in America. See that most in America.
Do you see it like this high? It depends on if they're staying on the farm or not. If they're going off the farm, then usually don't. Yeah, because they'd hit bridges and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Well, the farmers near me, like they just move bales from one farm to the other that are only like 5 miles, 2 miles away.
Yeah, so they'll stack them.
So they'll stack them And one farm
Stack 'em,
in
yeah.
particular, there's a big old Ford dually that comes down the road, and it's got a arm, it's got the front loader on it. He's always got 2 bales on the front, and then they've got a makeshift semi trailer that holds ground bales on the back, and they stack that thing to the sky. And the tractor comes down the road, and it's.
I think this thing has big enough tires that it'll be fine. These are pretty hefty tires on this Flegel wagon. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. I know the character animations are terrible on that one. Yeah, a little bit crooked. Whoops. And you get into the cabin, and this is where this tractor falls apart. It's a hair low res. You didn't see it? Do it again? How about no?
Oh, great. Now we all got to know what he did.
I might have tipped just a hair. Just a little bit.
Man. I saw this guy come. Ferguson's farm, that's the farm, it's Cow Farm, beef farm that's right up the road from us. They got 2 places. They got a farm right up the road from me, which is only about like a mile up, and then turn the corner and it's about 3 miles down the road too. They have 2 locations.
Okay.
So there's always tractors coming back and forth, carrying bales or just moving implements, that type of thing. But he came around the corner. He was going really fast. The tractor almost flipped over. Like both tires on the right side came up, and then he was like, it was almost like slow motion. He comes up, and then he stops, and the tractor comes down, and it literally like bouncing around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And he just he sat there for like just 2 minutes. I think the guy was just like almost just panicking. He was just like,
Wow. Scary moments.
right. My eyes got huge. I was like, whoa. I was wondering. I was like, man, you might want to slow down. He's coming in hot. Turns. That happened. I got to say though, I see that New Holland come around that corner often now. He goes as slow as a snail.
Wait till you see. When you have SnowRunner, that'll have a lot of snow on the ground. Cam is cool. I do love MudRunner. I'm so glad that my wifey Pooh is starting to love that game, because it is a fun game. She did have a hard time loading the logs though. She's like, I can't do it, so I'm gonna have to get on there and help her do it tomorrow. Teach her how to do it.
MudRunner similar to spin tires?
Say again?
Is MudRunner similar to spin tires?
Oh, MudRunner is spin tires. It's just a re-release with different. What they did was they made it a little bit easier to play in some aspects. Like you're not stuck 90% of the time.
Yeah, okay,
so it makes it a little bit more fun to play, but it's still really well done. It's still difficult, but they took the difficulty down a notch. Then they took all of the maps that were from spin tires, moved everything around, and changed the locations of everything. They also removed trucks that were in there and gave you different trucks, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it spawns different trucks each time. Or depending on what you pick at the beginning, you can pick different trucks to start with, and it'll change out the other trucks that are in there. So it's pretty cool that it gives you kind of a dynamic surprise that way. You can change what trucks you're using and stuff. And then there's a lot more maps, and then they added a bunch of DLCs. So it's the camera angles are better than spin tires, but once again, it is the same. Basically what happened was spin tires was developed by a single guy. He got in a big fight with the publisher over whatever and stopped developing the game, but they continued to sell it, and it did really well. So they finally got a development team involved and got him out of it, and moved on and made their own product out of it. So I'm glad they did because it's great. So. Yeah, that'd be kind of scary, Jawa. Yeah, well, that's what we used to drive when I was a kid. I had a Caprice Classic. That's what I learned how to drive in. Try driving one of those in the snow. Not much fun. We used to have to put weights in the back, and then my grandpa finally did end up breaking down and buying a set of winter tires for it, but... Come on. Is it L? There we go.
So, how much money do we have to have?
That was about 20... Huh?
How much money do we have to have in our account before we start buying cows?
Well, do you think we should buy one of those balers or just not? If we don't want to buy a baler and we just keep renting it like that, it just paid for itself.
Right.
So, we could just keep renting it when we need it and not buy it. And then we could probably get cows very soon, like now. We have to build a pen and build the cows. So we could.
I like it. I was going to say we could just literally just...
oh my gosh, that's hilarious, but 44.
Just put 4 of these bales aside, 4 or 5 of these bales aside the first week of feeding.
For silage?
Yeah.
And then we'll switch over to hay?
Yep.
Okay, same yield, so whatever. Sucks, Cam is clear. Yeah, I used to have a Scion XB, and man, that thing, like, you touch the brakes in the snow and you're just sliding. There's no brakes. I hated that car in the snow. It was a fun car, but I hated it in the snow. The Kia Soul was kind of the same. Just they're both bad in the snow for whatever reason. Oh my God, that's hilarious. She's gonna make herself sick.
Whoa, Arthur. Language.
What, sick?
No.
What'd I say?
You said OMG.
I said what?
You said OMG.
OMG. Not to crack a match. Because it's about to smoke, yeah. Spray yourself with Lysol and then whip out a match. Yeah, that was the what I had too. Well, mine wasn't. Maybe I just had old tires. It was horrible. Mine was a 2005. It was awful patchwork. Like you press the brake and it just would go forward. There was no stopping. You turn the wheels, there was no stopping. There's a hill at the end of my street, and I would just slide down it, hoping it would. Praying to God that it would stop before I got to the intersection, because it was a red light all the time, and I'm just sliding down like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Cam. Yeah, she bought 1,000 rolls of paper and then Lysoled herself off.
I say we should all invest in those special toilets that rinse your butt for you.
Butt rinsing toilets?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's finish up these bales, selling these bales, and then we'll harvest that other field and sell that crop. And we'll take the proceeds from the sale of all this stuff and we'll buy some cows. Very nice. So it took us 2 or 3 weeks to get there, but we're there. Yay.
Cows, 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 cows,
Cam. So did we fill up more than one hopper full, Wyden, or was it just one hopper full?
I got the wagon is completely full, and I think the truck's about half full, or maybe a little less than that.
Well, Jordan, do you mind? I'll take that. I'll leave the baler. Do you mind filling up this trailer with the bales then while I go do that?
Sure.
Why do we have one square bale?
I don't know. Somebody, I think,
Must have been,
got lost.
Yeah.
Got lost last week, and I baled the ditches.
It's hilarious.
The field.
I'll put it on the farm. Whoa, I can't. I'm too laggy to walk with it forward. We'll drag
You
it
are
sideways.
dropping the crappy jobs on me. I see what it is.
No, I did the first one. Come on.
Ah, fine. I like doing that. Actually, it's one of my favorites.
So I'll sell off that grass seed. Should get a pretty penny for that because in real life grass seed is they rake you over the coals for grass seed. So maybe we'll make some good money. Nope, that doesn't open. That's lovely. Worthless.
There we go. Finally.
That's funny patchwork. Yeah, maybe I just had the wrong tires for it, you know. Mine was horrible. It was a frightening experience driving that car in the winter. I'll try to hurry widen so that I get it back before you need it. You shouldn't need it fast, but no, the roads are not closed here. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I don't think they need to do it because people really aren't going anywhere aside from staying around home. But well, I always wanted to have some farming in MSC. I think that would be a great idea. MSC has, you know, already has fields with wheat on it and stuff like that. You got a tractor, you got a tipper. Now we just need a harvester. One of the jobs that you should be able to do is to be able to help your neighbors farm their fields. You could use your tractor to replant, you know. But at least you should be able to have them harvest and they take tippers from them and dump them and then get paid. It'd be great to be able to do that. That would make the game. Cool. There's some new stuff in beta. Well, there you go. Hopefully that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. Why don't we have the global company loaded? But okay. That's grass seed, I think. Yeah, it's pretty valuable. The ranch wants it. Redix had a video on it today. Is that included in it? Is that one of the things that they might be doing? All right, guys, I'll be back. Oh, you have to collect bales to get a mission. Oh, cool. Oh, I think eventually they will in the whole country, but we're not there yet, and not at least in Ohio because people are staying at home. Now, Florida, I think they're closed all the way though. New York, Florida, New Jersey, Washington State, I think, are all closed. I think I said there's an 8% chance of not the roads closing, but the state closing down, which they did. That was the National Guard being called out and ready to... Whoa, this truck sounds weird when it goes high speed, too. You just drive it to his farm? Okay. What's a UTV? Wait, where's... What? Wait. Oh.
UTVs are side-by-side alternative.
Oh, okay, so like a Polaris.
Well, Polaris makes side-by-sides and ATVs.
Yeah.
Really also
Or like the ones that are in this game, right?
yeah. That'd be ATV.
I think this truck has something wrong with it. I'm used to ATVs. I didn't know what a UTV was.
Kind of thinking UTVs are just kind of like more for utility job purposes.
Oh, our road ends. What the? Sorry, Wyden. I'm getting lost. How you doing? You're like 90%.
I'm at 77%.
Oh, geez. I'm never going to make it back in time. Oh.
Arthur's lost on a one-scale map, everybody. Smallest map in the game.
Well, the roads are a little bit confusing. The thing's over to the right, but the roads are to the left.
Don't worry, Arthur. We won't tell anyone.
John Deere golf cart. Yeah, like the
Eaters.
the gator, right.
Yeah. Those are always cool. Always wanted one. Got
Come-
6 wheels, so that's
We
pretty cool.
could use your help, Mav. But if you're busy, that's okay. Wow, this truck is just having a hard time. I love the mod, but the engine could use some, just a hair, a little bit of work. It's going to siphon it out. Wow, that's pretty good, though. Let's see what the full load does. Oh, wow, we're making good money. Yay! So there we go. That was $13,000, for about $13,500 for the grass seed. No, wait, $6,000 plus 13, so $19,500.
19.
Somebody just come into Discord?
Oh, that's crazy, Patchwork. With AC. All right, I'm on my way back. How full are you?
I'm full. I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that was the quickest sync ever, Maverick.
Hey, man.
Just that good.
Just that good. That's crazy, Patchwork. Yeah, that is a little bit outrageous. So somebody said the train was going away for a while. For 21?
Well, Maverick, every time I hear your name, you know what I think of?
Oh, there was a road right here. Are you freaking kidding me? That's a little aggravating. There's a freaking road right here the whole time. Hello. I'm inbound. Maverick from Top Gun, right.
I think a Maverick from,
About 19,000, Tayloa.
remember that? Anybody remember that Yosemite Sam episode? Bugs Bunny with Maverick?
Oh, right, yeah.
Maverick!
Hi, Wyden. Sorry. I was at the beach.
Don't mix in.
Okay, what needs to be done over here? Mav, are you helping Farmer Jordan there?
I was actually just looking to see what needs to be started. I just got in. I was waiting for him to look.
If you could take that baler back to the shop, Mav, that would be a big help.
Yep.
Let me know if you can't return it, and I'll give you rights.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got to
Okay,
turn
so-
Farmer Jordan up. I can't hear him.
Is that grass going to regrow now?
Should, yeah. Just if you could, we need to fill in those blank patches.
I was just saying.
I'll work on that.
Blank.
I'll get that taken care of.
Still don't see what blank patch you're talking about. Full field patch. Full of me.
I'm gonna clean this thing up first, though, and put it away. This time there'll be no ATV, no UTV, no API cameras.
We're keeping what, 5 bales?
Yeah. 4. Let's do 4.
Do 4. Okay.
Make it an even number.
Well, yeah, but you need 1 to fill the barn. Just like loading a gun, you gotta put 1 in the chamber and then have the others on standby.
What you doing, Mav?
Just gonna hose this down before I put it away.
It goes back to the shop.
Yep.
Oh, it's a rental. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a renal. Go ahead and drive forward. That's as far as I got.
Yeah, we're like real farmers. We don't own our own equipment.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I think out of this map, that's my favorite mod. I do like the John Deere mods too, but wake up. Oh, all right. Oh, that's in bad shape. Wow. Okay. There we go.
Okay, we spent $70.
I did. I had to refurb the mower. A long time waiting till justice kicks in. I want to work for my wife, pray for my kids, leave this world a little better than I found it. Go round deer.